Hey guys, Greg with BTOD TV and BTOD.com. In today's weight capacity comparison, we've got the SHW versus Fezibo. And if you've been watching these videos, you know these are some pretty big contenders. This is gonna be exciting, guys. If you haven't seen these videos before, we like to look at 3 different specific weights, comparing each desk's performance as we apply those weights to the surface. So for this video, we're gonna be looking at a 100-pound comparison. Then we're gonna be maxing out our first desk, the SHW, at 133 pounds. Finally, we'll be maxing out the Fezibo at 149 pounds. Let's go ahead and get started with what is probably going to be the least exciting comparison we've done so far. Let's go ahead and get started. Before we go ahead and start our first exciting comparison, we want to talk about a couple different things. Number one is the setup. As you can see, each desk has 3 cinder blocks on its surface, plus smaller dumbbell and the weight of the surface to get to its 100-pound capacity. These desks are going to start at the same sitting height and at the same standing height. Let's go ahead and see how they perform, because this is going to be important should you be really worried about a desk performance and weight capacity when these things are paired together. So if a desk gets more weight applied to it, it's likely to change its performance. That's the thing that you're going to want to look for most with this comparison and the other 2 that we do yet. So let's go ahead and get started with our first comparison, the 100-pound comparison test. For our second comparison, we're going to be maxing out the SHW. This again has a max capacity of 133 pounds. We've got the same amount of weight on the Fezibo. Let's go ahead and see how they perform. Our final comparison, and this super exciting comparison. This is what we've all been waiting for. I mean, it's just, I'm so curious to see, because these desks have been so close. Are they gonna stay this way? So we've got max versus max, SHW at 133 pounds versus the Fezibo at 149. Who is going to take the crown? Let's find out. Hopefully this weight capacity comparison of the SHW versus the Fezibo gave you a better idea how each desk would perform with the 3 different weights that we tested here today. This was one of the most exciting comparisons that we've done, and these desks were actually very similar. They were equally as slow with all of the different weights that we tested. And these are actually 2 of the slowest desks with the lightest weight capacities that we've tested to date. So if you're someone who doesn't really have much of a requirement for speed and weight, these might be great options. But if you do have a requirement for heavier weights, it's probably an option that you want to avoid. If this video was helpful, please help us out, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on any of our future standing desk content. Thanks a lot for watching.